Yo, welcome back, guys. Always a good day when FMS releases a new truck. We have the new FCX18 Hummer EV. Now, for those of you guys that don't know what a Hummer EV is, Hummer's electric vehicle. The thing is absolutely amazing in real life, and as you see here on the box, official licensed replica, which means this thing is going to be just as cool as the real one with a bunch of scale details. Now, I'm excited to open up this box. Let's get this thing out. Then I want to tell you about it. Then we're going to give this thing a rip around my house and kind of just see what it could do. Make sure you stay tuned to the end because I'm also going to show you an upgrade that you guys have to get. Let's get into it. The packaging FMS ships these in doubles as a carrying case, so it's always a good idea to keep the box. Now, my first impression, suspension was good. The tires were super soft. The finish, absolutely amazing, guys. And be honest, am I the only one that loves ripping the plastic off the brand new windshields? The remote is a standard 4-channel remote that comes with most of FMS's smaller cars. The only difference for the FCX18 is we do have those dip switches. Now, we have a 3-in-1 receiver ESC lighting module combo, which is nice. It keeps everything nice and neat. 180 size brushed motor with a 2-speed transmission. Battery that's powering this is going to be a 2S 900 milliamp, and they claim we're going to get almost 45 minutes of runtime on that. Now, as I said, suspension is probably the softest I've ever felt on an FCX18. And guys, we got porta axles. It's going to give us a little bit extra clearance for when we're doing our off-roading. Now, this truck is extremely nice. As I said in the beginning, it is a scale replica, and I think they knocked it out of the park. The small details really make this thing, like the driver and the interior. We also have functioning rear view mirrors, which is super cool. Now, this truck does have blinkers. As I said, it has a light module, so you hit it once, you hit it twice, it gets brighter. Third time is hazards, and then you also have blinkers. Now, you heard me say this in the beginning, but one of the things that I'm really loving about this over the other FCX18s is that there's no clips in the front. So you only have these back 2 clips, tongue and groove in the front. Now, you don't actually need to take this body off to charge it or do anything. The on-off switch is right there, which makes it very easy to turn on and off, which is absolutely beautiful. And another big upgrade for this one over previous FCX18s is that steering servo. So just look at the speed of that thing. It's high torque. So crawling and turning and doing all kinds of stuff on rocks is going to be a breeze. Now, on the remote right here, pretty standard. The channel 3, if it's all the way towards you, right? So if you're holding a remote like this, all the way towards you, that's going to be low speed mode. And this is going to be what, you use when you're climbing or in sand or mud or kind of going through mud pits and doing your thing. And what I love about it is it's not just changing the speed, but it actually changes that gear ratio. Meaning you're going to have a ton of torque, guys. So now these tires are very soft, right? Very squishy. Going to have a ton of traction on this. You see here, look, we're just almost sticking. Now, if I hold the front and throttle up, you're really not stopping this thing. Now, I don't want to do that too much because it will mess my floor up. Now, if you go to the middle here, I don't know why they do this, but I do like it. It's neutral, so you could rev it up. I wouldn't do that too much though, right? We don't want to break this thing. And then if you go all the way forward, that's going to be your high speed mode. Now, it's not going to be crazy fast, but it is a lot faster than low speed mode. And if you're crawling around outside and just don't want to pick it up and get to your next spot faster, you're going to be able to do that. Now, let's get this thing outside and, well, let's torture my dog first. My dogs do not like RC cars. All right, enough of that. Let's get this thing outside and let's see what it could do. Now, who would I be if the first test wasn't a durability test? Well, all right. Let's go low speed crawl. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, the porta axles aren't enough to get over the wood. Tell you what, though, that is a good sized piece of wood for a ramp. Let's go high speed mode. Let's jump this thing. Yo. It's kind of difficult driving with one hand. I'm definitely not a pro. Come on, we could get over this in low speed mode. You know what we're gonna have to do? We're gonna have to actually crawl over it. Let's go back at the high speed mode and get up to it. What do we got? Ah. Oh. She does all right. High speed in the grass, no problems. One-handed driving, not the best, but we're making it happen. Let's go try out some mulch. Low gear, stop messing around. Tell you what, these soft tires, this is what it's meant for. They're perfect. This is a big hill too. Oh, she goes good. Let's see if we can really check that suspension. I like it. Now you have a lot of control because of how that low gear is. Look, I'm barely touching it. And it has an extremely low gear ratio. So it's very easy to walk. You don't have to worry about, you know, playing with it too much. Just a little bit of throttle and she's moving. And then the best part too, when you let go, it stops. So like, let's go downhill. It has an auto brake. See that? This is definitely a capable crawler. The only issue I'm finding so far is that, you know, but it is scale, so I guess we can't complain too much. That low bumper, man. So the Porter axles give it enough ground clearance, but where that license plate is, you see there's dirt on the front, I keep smacking into stuff. So if that was a little higher, this thing would definitely be a lot more capable of a crawler. But again, hey, it's a licensed scale replica, so, I mean, all is good. High speed. Let's try high speed. She goes good. She goes good. What else can we try? So far, so good. We're having a blast with this thing. Now, if you've seen possibly the thumbnail, not sure if I'm going to use that picture yet, but I did say in the beginning that there's an upgrade that you're going to want to do to this thing, and it is right here. Now, Fair RC makes these track kits. This kit fits the 1/24th scale, like the Smasher and all those vehicles, as well as these 18th scale FCX18s. Now, in the kit, you're going to see here, I have the patinaed ones, right? They naturally have a little bit of a rust look to them. I got this because I think it's going to go great with the white body. They do have other options as well. I'm leaving the link below. Make sure you guys go over there and check them out. So you're going to get, each kit has 2 of these, right? You're going to have the hardware to put them on. And also, I guess it's going to add a little more strain on the motor. So they add their own little heat sink, which is very cool. Now, enough of that. Let's get these things on and see what it's about. And just like that, in my opinion, we got another winner from FMS. I think they always knock it out of the park with the smaller crawlers. They're also getting into those bigger crawlers. That 1/10 scale K5 is top notch. If you guys are interested in any of these things, the links will be below, along with these awesome little tracks. I think they're super cool. I always wanted a truck on tracks. So when they told me they had a white Hummer EV, I made sure to reach out to Fair RC, who was kind enough to send me these to review. If you guys are interested in more content with these tracks, definitely let me know in the comments, because super cool, and I'm definitely going to be playing with this thing a lot. As always, appreciate you guys watching. Till next time.